Vietnamese salad rolls. These salad rolls are modified from the store-bought variety. I do not use vermicelli noodle as it's a tasteless filler, and I also include the dipping sauce on the inside of the roll. Today I'm preparing Pacific spot prawns that I catch. After taking the shells off, I treat the prawns or shrimp using a Chinese method. That's 1 pound of raw prawn in a measuring cup. Add to it a generous spoon of baking soda. Add ice and then tap water. Let it sit for a couple hours. Then return it to the tap water and wash the soda and water off of the prawns. Usually the next step in this treatment would be to return the prawns to the measuring cup and add a tablespoon of cornstarch. Then into the fridge for up to a day. I won't be doing this to make the salad rolls, but if I was going to stir fry the prawns, I would use them. So we add salt to the boiling water. I've used too much salt, but it'll rinse off, not to worry. The important part is when you're putting the prawns in the boiling water, take a good look at them and watch the tails curl. You don't want the tails to curl really tight when you do this. I catch my own prawns and I sort them, so I'm cooking about the same size prawns. If you're buying your prawns from a store, normally they'll have them all the same size in the bag. So we rinse them, that stops the cooking process. I'm going to cut a prawn in half just to show you how I prefer them. The outside of the prawn that you're going to see is opaque, it's white. That's cooked. The inside you see is translucent. That's almost cooked. That's how I like prawns. As you can see, everything has been prepared in advance. Make sure the vegetables are well rinsed and dried with a paper towel. Make sure your pie plate is big enough to totally immerse the paper using hot water or even beer. The paper will seem semi-brittle when you lay it on the cutting board, but don't worry, by the time you're ready to roll, the paper will be totally pliable. Be prepared to screw up a few before you get the hang of it. The lettuce can be either iceberg or romaine. Try to keep the hoisin on the leaf. If you're sloppy and get it on the paper, the final presentation will look like crap. I use salted peanuts and mash them up with a rolling pin and a Ziploc. Then a generous amount of dried Thai basil. If you're using fresh basil, use a little bit less. I put shredded carrot in, mainly for color, and then the well-washed bean sprouts. Try to line them up so that they roll nice. 3 or 4 prawns, depending on the size. Fold over the edges and roll it up. A few general tips while we watch it again. When you purchase your rice papers, spend a little bit more money and buy the thick ones. The thin ones are really hard to work with. Also, try to keep the water in your pie plate there warm. If you let it cool down, it doesn't work near as well. The lettuce, as you can see, cut up beforehand. And out of a pound of prawns, that's about 30 prawns, you're going to get about 10 salad rolls. So you cut your lettuce accordingly. The Thai basil that we're using right now, I grow that from seed during the summer. and then harvest the whole lot and dehydrate it and throw it in the freezer. But you can buy Thai basil at any Chinese market. And again, you're always buying more than you need, and dehydrated, in my view, is just as good as the fresh stuff. But it is a must for this dish. So uh, make sure that you go out of your way and you find it. The only other thing that we're using here that you may not have is the hoisin sauce. Buy yourself a small jar to start off with, and once you've made these salad rolls, you'll be sure to use it again. However, it's a very common sauce in Chinese cooking, so enjoy yourself.